All right, Dan, we're ready for the news.
If you're tired of the same old news,
what more do you want? I want the truth.
You're hearing it. Strap yourselves in, folks.
never fear.
What's the dealio?
Part of life is learning to let things go.
We've got news moms can use.
What was that name again? I missed that.
News moms can use.
Brought to you by Pediatric Dental Group of Colorado, creating positive and rewarding dental visits for kids of all ages since 1977. Brought to you by Pediatric Dental Group of Colorado, creating positive and rewarding dental visits for kids of all ages since 1977.
Okay, starting out our news today, we want to give you, every listener out there and viewer who helped us out, a very big thank you. We were doing something for Ashley Moser, who is the woman who lost her 6-year-old daughter in the Aurora shooting not too long ago now. She was only 6, and she was the youngest victim in that shooting, unless you count the fact that Ashley Moser also lost her unborn baby. So that precious woman lost 2 children. I mean, it makes me want to cry to talk about it. She lost her 6-year-old daughter and the unborn baby that she was carrying, and she's now paralyzed. So, we don't pretend that we can make it all better. But we did ask for people to write letters and cards and just something to help her. And Lemongrass Spa Products, a friend of mine runs that company, also stepped up to donate some spa products to her. And a number of the employees at Lemongrass also signed a card for her. So we've sent out a big package for Ashley Moser, and we're hoping that it'll be a blessing to her. So we just want to thank every mother out there that helped us with that. Because that is the kind of things, that's the kind of thing that I was talking about in my commentary. Those are the kind of things that matter, that we do as moms. So I'm glad that the moms out there were willing to support another mom. Daniel's on the phone, and I need to have him ready here for a little drum roll. Let me get to this next story. A little bit of levity. Do you have a wee little issue with cursing? Shell does when her life is in danger. I used to have a horrible, my mouth was ridiculous, like a sailor.
Mine was like in high school.
Mine was in college.
I got over it.
When I first went to work, and my husband's friends used to say, she embarrasses me. She has such a bad mouth. Thank God I do not have that problem anymore very often. And I think, honestly, that most moms try not to curse in front of their kids. But what about at work? Where you live may actually determine how much you actually swear at work, according to a recent survey from CareerBuilder.com. Beware, the survey found that most employers look down on workers who use foul language at the office, with 64% saying they think less of employees who swear, and 57% saying it could affect the way they award promotions.
I think you sound unintelligible.
Unintelligent. Yeah.
If that's the only word you can come up with.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I think about comedians, too, that just rely on the F-bomb all the time.
That's right.
It's just ridiculous. Bosses aren't immune from cursing, though. They are as likely to swear as their subordinates, even though they judge it in their subordinates. All right, ready? Are we ready for a drum roll, Mr. Daniel? That is our countdown music, because I'm going to tell you the top 10 worst cities for swearing at work. Number 10, Philadelphia. Number 9, surprisingly at number 9, New York City. I thought for sure that would be, because I thought it would be number 1.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Number 1, yeah.
Number 8, Phoenix. Number 7, Minneapolis. My mom will be so sad because she loves Minneapolis. Number 6, Atlanta. Number 5, Boston. Number 4, Los Angeles. Number 3, Chicago, where I was born. Here's the sad thing. Get ready for this. Number 2, Denver.
Yeah, I don't hear a lot of swearing, but that's...
We don't go out to work. We work in our homes.
Yeah,
for the most part. All right, and here's the shocker. Number 1, Washington, D.C.
That is a shocker.
Those who... I used to work in the nation's capital, and people did swear quite a bit. And I told you, I used to have a swearing problem, so maybe it's Washington, D.C.'s problem. It ranks first among the cities with workers with the biggest potty mouth, so to speak.
Don't they have the worst traffic, too? Maybe that's it.
Yeah, that's why they swear so much. All right, I may only have time for one other quick story. Okay, if you get chronic headaches or just an every once in a while head squeezer, this story is for you. Headaches are no fun, and that's why many reach for the over-the-counter pain relievers to help ease the discomfort. But is the price causing you even more of a headache? The price of products like Advil and Aleve can add up quickly, especially if you're purchasing a lot over time. So the experts from dailyfinance.com have released some tips on how to save on these go-to drugs. First, read the labels. What is stronger is not always better. For example, Advil makes a 24-tablet bottle of 200 milligrams pills, and that's for $3.48 for 24 tablets. Advil Migraine comes in a 20-tablet bottle, and it has the same units of ibuprofen, 200 milligrams, but it costs $4.12. So read how much, of the pain reliever is actually contained in the pill, because you may be paying more for a label, and that's it. Second, by the way, go generic. The FDA, and boy, I'm sure all the pain reliever companies love me right now, but the FDA is requiring that generic brands offer the same quality, strength, purity, and stability as the name brand drugs. So just go generic. Isn't that interesting? Because, you think that, I better pay for the stuff with the name brand. But no. So don't get mad at me, all those name brand people out there. I was going to tell you about a thrift store thing, but I don't have time. I got to do a tease. There's basically, long story short, they're taking a party bus around Denver and going to 55 women are shopping across Denver at thrift stores today.
That sounds great. I want to do it.
I know. With the Diva Party. Barb Tobias. She's known as the Thrift Talk Diva.